All right, everyone, welcome back to another vlog. And it's raining, classic. We got the old King Ranch started up, and it's kind of like deja vu, but we're heading over to Alex to do some weight reduction, but not on one of his trucks. This is gonna be for you Cummins guys out there, so stay tuned. I think you're gonna like it. This video is gonna be for all you 2022 and up Cummins guys. I heard, because I own one, I heard that you guys have a problem with doing, you know, the weight reduction and tunes on your Cummins. I heard it's a pretty annoying process to get that to work with those trucks, but luckily, Alex friend, my friend, also, he has a 22 and he's looking to weight reduce it, and he has everything. So if you want to learn how to do it, or you're just curious on the process or anything, this video is for you guys. So we're gonna go over there right now. Dakota has a 2022 Ram, Cummins obviously, and he's got everything ready to go for the weight reduction and tuning process of it, which is gonna be different from a 2020 to 2021. You gotta do a little bit of different stuff, but this video will tell you what you need to do, and the differences between, you know, tuning and weight reducing your 20 and 21 versus your 22 and up. So anyone with a 22, I'm sure you guys already know what's involved, but you're wondering maybe, you know, how do I do it, or how lengthy is the process or anything. So I'll stop blabbering and we'll get over there and get right into it. All right, so here's Dakota's 2022 Cummins. This is what I was telling you guys. If you have a 20 and 21, it's gonna be a lot easier to do your weight reduction and tuning than it is on your 22 plus. The reason for that is the ECUs are locked on these trucks, so you have to go through a little bit different process. You have to take the ECU out of these, and you actually have to send them out, but it's a little bit of a pain to get the ECU out, but I'll show you what Dakota had to do. All right, so right back in there is the ECU, and what did you have to do to get that out now?
Yeah, so take the wheel liner off on the driver's side, and you know, everyone says to take off the whole intake, but this is the way easier way to go. You just 4 bolts, hold the ECM on the side of the engine block, then there's just the 2 plugs, and each plug has 2 retainer bolts for the wire harness strap. And basically you can all get out here with an electric wrench and pull it out this way through the wire mess, but definitely easier than going from the top.
Okay, and this is a 2021 ECU, correct?
Yeah,
because it's unlocked.
Yep. So they send you a 19 through 21 ECM that's brand new, blank, and they take the read off your stock ECM, you get it downloaded onto there, and then it has the tune on it, so everything's unlocked and should be deleted. Cool.
All right, so right here is his factory 22 one. These are the 4 bolts he was talking about that hold it to the block. Unfortunately, the mounting of it is a little bit of a pain, but like Dakota said, you know, a lot of people online say to take the intake piping off and everything, but he was able to just drop the wheel liner down and move a couple things to get that out. And then right here is going to be your 2 big bus connectors, and what they're going to do is they're going to send you one from a 20 and 21, which has a tune on it and is unlocked, and then you will not need this now. So we'll show you what he needs to unplug for the exhaust and the DPF, and then we'll go from there. All right, and then once you guys are under your 22, it's going to be pretty self-explanatory. Any plugs you see on this exhaust, you're literally just going to unplug them. Make sure you get them all off, because, you know, you're going to be dropping down this whole system right here. So any plugs that are attached are going to get dummy plugged, you know, or they're going to get taken off and tied up. So just make sure before you drop anything, you have every plug disconnected. Dakota said there's one right on top of the DPF filter that's a little annoying, but it is accessible, as you see, because the exhaust is still on it, and he got them all unplugged. So everything should be good now, and we can start getting a tune on this thing.
2022 Rams, again, are a little bit more complicated than previous Rams. You gotta buy a bypass OBD2 port. So one side gets plugged into your OBD2, this other wire goes up to a block that's up underneath the dash. You can reach it without taking anything apart. Again, a little bit of a pain, but it's manageable. And then from there, you can plug in your tuner. This is the MPV 13 from HB Tuners. And hopefully everything goes well. All right, guys, so we're hooked up. Basically, you open HP Tuners, you download the tune that the company sends you. You go up to flash, hit right entire, and then this screen pops up, and we should begin. Yeah, 7 minutes.
7 minutes?
7 minutes, so you ruin a brand new, perfectly good truck.
All right, well, we'll check back in 7 minutes and see if we ruined it like we want to. All right, and as the tune is downloading, it's recommended that you turn your hazards on so the accessory doesn't time out on this, because if it were to time out, it would cancel the process of what's going on right now, and you don't want that happening, especially, you know, because it's a push button, so it'll eventually shut itself off. But it's cruising along pretty good so far. No, yep, just brick the computer. Uh-oh. What's it telling you to do? Turn the key off?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think so.
Do we have a tune 2022 right now?
I think so.
Oh boy. The note. Hey, it runs! So far, no CEL. Love to see it. I think you're good so far.
Nothing lit up?
Nothing lit up. I think we're all right so far.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there it is. Got no sound, but there it is. Still have to do the exhaust on it too, though, because whole exhaust is still on. But I understand what he did. He wanted to, you know, unplug everything, and he wanted to unplug everything and just make sure it's gonna work before he put the high flow DPF and everything on this thing, because this one's all clogged up even though it's new. All right, he's just unbolting all the clamps and hangers for the exhaust right now. What size are those?
This is 15 inch, or 15 millimeter, sorry.
15 millimeter. So then you got some rubber hangers up there, and then I'll go see what it is for the downpipe. And then up here on your downpipe, it's just a V-band, and whole thing should come down. I wonder if your cross braces are gonna get in the way though.
Probably.
Of this, because this is right in line with this, so I guess we'll have to see. So yeah, we got to get the high flow one in here, because this one's all clogged up already with how many miles?
5,000.
5,000 miles. It's done. All right, now is all this unplugged right here, or you got to do this?
I think that's the depth line I got to undo.
Oh, okay, so just undo that line, and then,
Yeah, and then this
your
is
whole apparatus is out. You just got to undo this right here.
There's the cat's next.
Yep. And then you already got the tailpipe section off.
Yep.
So get this out of here,
The
and
tree hugger part is off.
and then we'll get this off right here. I keep saying we, but he's doing this, and I'm working on my truck, but you guys get the point. So.
All right.
Could you just skip everything? And you don't tell me when you're doing things? There you go. Well, since Dakota did this without me filming, what do we got? 2 rubber hangers up front?
4 hangers.
4
total.
hangers.
2 in the front, 2 in the back.
Yep, and then you got that V-band holding on that,
And
right?
the V-band, yeah, V-band was easy. I recommend there's 2 hangers on this back cross member. Unbolt the one hanger just from the cross member and just get it out of your way, because you're gonna need to slide this whole shit backwards, and that's the best way to do it.
Right on. You gonna fire it up?
Yeah, fucking turbo.
There it is. It's all clogged. That's why we're getting rid of it right now.
Yeah.
Get that thing out of here. Is it gonna leak or no?
It is a good leak. I'm sure that it will, Eric. I'm sure that it will. I don't know. I've never had a turbo vehicle before. What is these turbo downpipes? Too small. What? It must be the big guy. Sure is.
Alright, so the full high flow stricter emissions DPF system is on all the way to the back. Now if you have a standard 4-door, it's going to come with 2 sections of pipe. You're going to use like the one that's about 16 inches long. The 2-foot one is if you have a mega cab. So just keep that in mind. And then just leave everything loose until you get it lined up, and then you could tighten down all your clamps. And then we'll have a stricter emissions Cummins now.
For this video, you got the truck so fucking dirty. Yep, that's how I like to roll.
All right, well, here we go. First startup, 2022, 6.7. Oh boy. Sounds good, yeah. Just angle it straight up. Go ahead. Got all your rocks out? All right, after all that, what are you into, about 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Only about 2.5 hours into this. What do you think the hardest part was? Not the ECM, but the exhaust, or?
Yeah, probably just the exhaust was the most time consuming.
Yeah.
Everything else was plug and play.
Yeah. So if you guys have, you know, like I said, the 22 plus, you don't have to go through all the trouble of taking everything off the top. Like I said, Dakota just dropped the fender line and he was able to get the ECM out through there. And then the stuff along the exhaust for the new high flow DPF is pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, you find all the plugs. You're gonna have a V-band up front, which is holding it to the downpipe. You're gonna take that off, and then you could take the old DPF off in sections, and then you could put the new high flow DPF on. And then as far as tune goes, as you saw in the video, you're just gonna upload the tune onto the 2021 ECM, and then you'll be making cool noises like this thing is. So if you guys have any questions, drop them below, reach out to me. Be happy to answer them. So will Dakota. So hope you guys liked the video, and stay tuned for the next one. All right, so I'm back home, and I also found it funny because I'm wearing a Chevrolet shirt and I'm driving a Ford, and we just weight reduced a Cummins, so that's kind of funny. But everything went smooth with it. There's not a lot of info online for like the 22 plus Cummins, you know, doing the weight reduction and the tune on them. So I know it wasn't super in depth, but I hope this video helped you guys if you were wondering, or if you had a 22 plus that you were thinking about doing that work to. Like I said, if anything, like I said in the previous clip, if you guys have any questions, just reach out to me, or Dakota, or I'll get a hold of Dakota, and we'll be able to answer any questions you guys have regarding your Cummins. With that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, and please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.